What's going on, everybody? CTMTV reaction videos. We trying to get used to doing these a little bit more as we see them. If I remember, sometimes I see them, I be at work and I just forgot I even looked at it. But we got a couple of them, man. We're gonna do some reactions too, man. Y'all let us know what you think. We're gonna tell you what we think. If it's cap or is it something to it, we're gonna talk about it. But here go the first one. Wallow. Telling people you have to love some people from a distance. Let us know what you think.
Going to have an idea. A lot of
Can
your
you hear that,
friends
Bill?
going to hit you with, they're going to lean on you. Damn, you Hollywood. You don't come, I can't come around the neighborhood no more, man. I'm in a different tax bracket. You Hollywood. Some of y'all don't understand that your friends is not, when you go and you playing for the Denver Nuggets, your friend, that don't mean he can come out here. Boo Boo, I know you love them, that's your friends, but that's it. You might outgrow the relationship. You might got.
So far, what you think? You think what he's saying makes sense?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
What do you think make dudes be like, nah, that ain't real, man? Like, nah, I got to go back to the hood. What you think make dudes feel like opposite of what he's saying?
I mean,
Is it more pride or is it less understanding?
no, it's just you go where you comfortable with. Some people just comfortable there. You know. Plus, you ain't just fully just what others deem as successful. Like,
But he was saying like you get a different tax bracket. And people
yeah,
still want to go back. They can't go back and you riding a Bentley, man. You can't keep going back to the hood in a Bentley, man.
yeah,
It ain't gonna be good for you.
yeah. Like I said,
Especially now. Especially now in these times, right? That we coming up on, right?
yeah,
What Corey Holcomb say? They cutting benefits. He's like, hey, if you want to shine now, this ain't the time.
mm-hmm.
Come to the hood with your jewelry and your
Well,
Lambo. You will be food. You will be on the menu.
mm-hmm.
You going to order some food and they ordering you like, oh yeah. Just because Halloween is over, that don't mean dudes still ain't trick or treating. Remember
Boy,
that.
it's still spooky season, man.
Got to love them from a distance. And you can't just be sending people money. Man, I know some players, man, they show me that. Hold up. I'm trying to figure out, nephew. Somebody, y'all know this athlete too. Hold up. You mean to tell me, who did you just get 250,000 to this month? All these different people. No, I gave what's the name this because he said he needed it for what? How do you just magically need 15,000 from somebody? Your mom ain't never give you 15,000, man. How you gonna ask somebody for 15,000? Your mom love you, she don't love you that much. She ain't never give you, think about it, ain't nobody mom never give, my mom ain't never give me 15,000. Everybody.
What you think about that, bro?
For real though. Like, man.
Boy said, ain't nobody giving you 15, but that's how dudes do when you get money, man. That's what go back to. They don't understand. And then if you say, nah, now you front, now you Hollywood. The mental games people play with you, right? It's like, oh, you can't get nobody 15,000, man. You worth so and so million, man. You don't even know what to do to 15. If somebody gave you 15,000 at one time, a regular person living in the neighborhood, that's a lot of money, man, at one time.
Like, what makes a person so comfortable be like, hey man, can I borrow it? You can't borrow because you're not gonna pay it back.
No. But they'll use that angle though. You should help people now that you got money, or they'll use that angle. You should help people and stuff. You know how they do, man.
Oh yeah.
No.
You already know me. Don't ask me for no money. I ain't got it.
I need to get that BG song. Don't talk to me. I need to get that sound effect. Don't talk to me.
So you can. I'm like, damn. Yes, man. Somebody asked me for
Tiger knee.
Yeah, man.
For
you know they'll do it though. Man, we done seen dudes do that, man. Dudes get on. It's like, man, I know he can give me at least about 10 bands for what? What are you gonna do with 10 bands, man? Man.
Yeah, if you talking $20, yeah. And I might not even have it for real.
Boy, for real. By the way, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure to watch Thinking Game Podcast tomorrow, man. We're gonna really talk about. I think we're gonna talk about, man, how this will be one of our topics, man. How do you get through these times if the benefits get cut and stuff? What are some of the things how to get through these times? Because I was telling them at church today, even if you got money, do you know how to live poor? You know what I'm saying? Some people forgot They forgot how to live poor. I said, you walk by the aisle, you walk by pork and beans, and it won't even register. But when you broke, the pork and beans look good. I told when the last time you pulled that crock pot out? Or just up under the counter somewhere with dust on it. It's probably about time to pull it out. They said, it ain't time for a new truck now. I tell them, I don't need no new truck. That 98 still running. I can start it up. I can get it. I can
Man.
Hey, that boy still running. I'm gonna keep driving it, but I'm good.
Yeah, you gotta eat meals that's gonna fill you up.
We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Can you have money and still live like you're poor in order to get through, man? Because this ain't the time to go beyond what you make. Overstretch yourself, you know what I'm saying? So this cat right here, man, let us know what you think in the comments. He said, don't talk to him about jail. Talk to him about living in the free world, man. That's a good analogy. I'll let y'all check this out.
I can't sit here and relate to you niggas talking about that jail. Nigga, I done did 40 years in the free world. Beat me.
That's all.
Yeah, beat me. All that, like, y'all say, I be like, nigga, it's way harder to do this free world time.
That's
yeah,
real.
you niggas got 3 hot cots and, nah, worry about these bills. Nigga, when mama died, this and that. Nah, man, do that free world time. Talk to me about that free world.
Ain't that something though?
Yeah, everybody glorify the jails. I'm like, do that. Niggas ain't even been able to do that much time in the free world. I'm him.
That's hard. And the echo out there shit.
What you think, man?
Well, you know, hey, it's true. It's true. Shout out to more. That's Don Chief, man. One of the big guys down there in Dallas, man.
Did he rap or what he do?
Yeah, he rap.
I thought he was pimping. He had them long fingernails. That's that.
Yeah. That's Don Chief.
Chief, that was up, man. He said free world. He been doing 40 years in the free world.
For real. Like this stuff ain't easy. I've been trying to tell you.
I tell you, kid, once you get over 18 and you graduate and you're on your own, boy, it's a whole new world sitting at home when you wake up and you don't got high school no more. You better have something to do. You're gonna be looking in the room like, man, what in the world?
Boy, coming in, boy.
Boy. Everything you think you want, you realize how much it costs. You start lowering your wants. Like, do I really want that? Nah, I don't want that. I'm good. I want that.
You get to thinking twice, like, dang, I really don't.
Yeah. Do I really want that Hellcat? How much the insurance on that? How much the insurance on that? Jay, man, I'm gonna send Jay a link, man. Nobody with money wants to live. Nobody with money wants to live like they broke. Well, you don't want to have the money and be broke either, though. I live like I'm broke. I don't care about the image. I live like I'm broke. I'd rather be able to buy a bunch of hamburger meat than not be able to buy none at all. Cause I didn't stretch my budget out trying to get a new car, new house. But that's just me. I don't know. Live below my means. I'd rather live below my means than above my means and be broke for real. That's just me. I don't know.
Real.
Because I imagine being a doctor making that kind of money or something, and you only live off 60 to 70,000 a year. Like, imagine that. And if you're able to join, Jay, I just sent you a link, bro. We actually can talk about that, but and that's why we're in a situation we in, though. People with money don't want to live like they broke, and they overstretch their boundary, and now they really are broke. You know yeah, that's crazy, but it's real though. You know what I'm saying? So,
you better get hip to
boy.
Hip to.
You know, that's the thing. Like I was telling them in church, you make 40, 50,000, but can you live at 40, 30? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go in there and buy all the high end stuff, man. You better, man. The Fruity Loops look good when you broke. I promise you they do. But can they look good when you got money though? Can you still buy those same Fruity Loops when you got money, or because you got money? Nah, I want the Fruit Loops now. You know, give me the family size Fruit Loops. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, boy, I have no problem.
You know, some people out there, they ain't never. I don't think they're from the country though. I don't think some people never. Like I was telling somebody at church though. Some of y'all ain't never hold no purple hull peas or saw your parents do it where their fingers actually purple. You ain't never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never cooked raw meat. Like you ain't never knew that pork was the cheapest meat at one time. But I think pork then got up too.
Man.
You know, you used to could buy a bunch of pork, man, with little or nothing. But now it's about high as beef. It's like that.
For real. For real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, living in that free world though, man. As an adult, it ain't easy, man. I think a lot of people, it seems like a lot of people getting challenged on it because it's about routine, finding a routine that works. If you can't generate money, that's why you have to get a job, because you can't generate money on your own. So guess what? You have to find a way to generate, especially if you want to be a provider, you want to be a dad, you want to be a husband, or have kids or a family. How do you make money? You know what I'm saying? Being an entrepreneur sound good when you watch these reels and stuff. They make it look so good. But what they don't tell you about is starting. How much it costs just to start, and you ain't even started making money yet. You got to go buy this permit, pay for this LLC. Before you know it, you just spent $10,000 before you even started operating yet. You just spent 10 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
just on insurance, the building, a lease, permits, and whatever else you need. You just spent about 10 racks. Even if somebody went legit, like totally legit in the lawn business, how much you think it'll cost up front before you even start cutting grass? What you think?
man.
About 5 racks? You think about 5 racks?
I mean, just to just get all your equipment.
Liability insurance, business license. I'm
Oh
not saying
man.
you have to. I'm just saying if you're trying to do a legit, I'm talking about somebody of a kid. Like I want to do a legit. You got to get a business permit with the city. You have to get a liability insurance, not including the equipment that you need to really operate. You know what I'm saying? From an efficient level. You know what I'm saying? What you think? You need 2 lawnmowers at least?
I know you're gonna need at least about with all that at least 10 on top.
Yeah,
7, not
that's
about
what I'm
7,
saying.
8.
Yeah,
About 7, 8.
but see, a lot of times they don't talk about this stuff online. They just say, you can just start a business, and then you talk about in order to have a business, you got to have a customer base. And if you don't understand that you only live in one area, you don't understand customer base. Sometimes the area that you live in, that customer base ain't the same as like around a different, areas. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn that kind of stuff too. You can't be narrow minded. You know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself in a hole real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, about 10 bands though. Just about any business, yeah, you need probably about 10. The food business, I heard it's really rough trying to get the health department to approve you and stuff.
Ooh, that
I
boy,
heard, man, I heard it's rough.
they be
Like
getting
even food
wild.
trucks, I heard it's tough to get the health department to approve you and stuff. Like I think some of them places, I ain't gonna say where it's at, but some of the places in the hood, they ain't going to the health department. They just pulling up in the trailer with the food truck. They getting on up out of there. Especially on the weekend. They ain't at work on the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. They will send them your way though.
Man, you get the slanging them barbecue sandwiches be done by the weekend, especially at night. They ain't
That's
send
what
them
I'm saying.
away.
They will
Be over
send
there
them.
on University. You go over there on Asher, post up after about 8 on Asher on Saturday selling barbecue, and you got that 5-2. Man, you'll probably make about 5 bands on a Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. But when they catch you, it's a wrap.
They gotta catch you though. It's a cat and mouse game. They gotta catch you. How many dudes do you really think out here cutting grass without the permits and stuff?
Oh, a bunch. But
And they haven't got caught yet. I'm not saying they can't get caught, but I'm saying they haven't got caught yet. You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
they can't stop you from cutting grass.
But you still gotta have a business permit. They can. You gotta have a business license. You have to. I mean, that's what you're supposed to have, like legitly to run a business in Little Rock. You know that, right?
You're talking about when they cutting properties, but just cutting regular grass, you ain't gotta have all
I'm
that.
talking about cutting grass and making money. That's what I'm saying.
You ain't gotta you ain't gotta have all that. But if you
Okay.
doing but
Okay. Yeah.
if you doing businesses, yeah.
Even
Yes.
if you are making money for a service, that's a business, bro. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got. I'm just letting you know how it was. What is the regulations out here? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't know what you don't know can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And they don't tell you this kind of stuff. You know what
if you cutting Tom and Jane house yard, they ain't gonna be like, hey, you got a business license to be cutting grass? No.
But when you out there with the truck and trailer, I'm talking about you got the whole setup and everything. Now, if you just pull up in the truck and you just live there, I get it. But most of the time when you making money on a scale, you trying to do it quick and easy as you can. And truck and trailer is essential. And if you I done seen it before. They roll up on the dude. Hey man, you got your business license now? Hey man, what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
This is my cousin yard. I don't care what you
Yeah,
talking
all right. All right. They can hit you with that Project Pat. If you ain't from my hood, you better get from right.
about. Yeah. No,
No, I'm just saying, like it is, like with
oh,
food regulation, that's regulation on like a lot of business. You got it. Just like with like say selling cars, like you can sell up to 5 cars a year, but they regulate that through the revenue office if you don't got no dealer license. But it's way people define ways around it too. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
It's ways around it. I ain't gonna get into it, but it's definitely ways around it though. Like you say, if you get caught though,
yeah, I mean,
if you get caught,
So you can.
they
They
come.
come.
yeah, they got bigger fish to fry than little, little small tadpoles in the pond.
Yeah. So now this was crazy when I seen that. Like, man, this probably somebody grandma, bro. Looking crazy, man. But let's listen to it real quick, man. It's like somebody you meeting Jazzy's, man.
Doesn't have dignity to you if she gives it up to you on the first night and you're willing to give it to her.
No doubt. Why not?
So you gonna give it to her?
But then,
Yeah.
then shit,
So that
she
mean
won't
you-
get my dignity either.
Totally not true. It is. Listen, it is a double standard. It is, but it's real. Once she does that, she loses value. She
What you think?
I ain't hear nothing.
Oh, you can't hear it? Is it not loud enough?
No, it's loud enough, but I'm saying, like,
Let's start over.
So a woman
Yeah.
doesn't have dignity to you if she gives it up to you on the first night and you're willing to give it to her.
no doubt. Why not?
So you gonna give it to her?
But then,
Yeah.
then shit,
So that
she
mean
won't
you-
get my dignity either.
Totally not true. It is. Listen, it is a double standard. It is, but it's real. Once she does that, she loses value. She's salvage titles at that point. If a female can meet me in an hour or two and give me everything I want, that is insane.
What you think so far, bro?
yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I think, man, some people get delusional, man. Like you try to bring your rules into a world where there's no rules. I can only tell you from my experience being when I was younger. If a woman went the whole 9 yards on the first night, most of the time, yeah, you lose value.
Mm.
He may still keep you around just to, you know what I'm saying, for the circus, but he not probably most of the time they're not gonna marry you though. From my experience. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know,
about to
maybe
say, it's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
It's just like tendencies. Like if you do that, I mean, what else? What have you done that I don't know? You know what I'm saying?
people say they want the truth. Well, you know, they want.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not worried about the truth, but this it's two truths, right? It's the truth. You gave it up on the first night, and the truth. Another truth is you lose value. You know what I'm saying?
It depends. You know,
Huh?
it just all depends on the person. You know, some people have sex on the first night and be together for the longest.
That's true.
But it's some,
I bet you if you did a tally, I bet you if you did a percentage, it ain't that high.
they still gonna be messing around.
If
That's a
that was
fact.
the case, we wouldn't be in a situation we're in with these benefits. A lot of times people be together having kids.
No,
It would be women out here with. I seen a video. A woman said she had 10 kids, bro. Single. Man, that's crazy, man. Like
yeah,
to have 10 kids in 2025 is man. You gotta almost be a millionaire, man, to do that. Even if you're on benefits, that still ain't enough.
it's, you know, it's easy to point the finger at somebody else, but just being real, like this, the government is something else.
No. I'm not pointing the finger. I'm saying, like I said in the podcast, don't put yourself in a position where you have to need something that's not guaranteed. That's all I'm saying.
Like life happens, and it
I
wouldn't
mean,
matter.
10
It's
times
gonna
though. I'm
be.
saying like I'm saying when we talking about accountability 10 times though.
It's gonna not okay. Not everybody just walking around with 10 kids. Most people just only want to have one or two. That's
Right.
what. But that SNAP benefit stuff, like shit, it's gonna be hard on everybody.
I made a video about the other day. Everybody, I told them at church, everybody gonna feel, not just people on benefits, regular working people are gonna feel it. Man, we just went to the grocery store the other day, and yesterday, and me and wife was like, man, it ain't even that crowded in here. You know, the first of the month, it usually be crowded because that's when the benefits hit and stuff. And Walmart wasn't even that crowded, man. You know what I'm saying? Really wasn't, to be honest. But usually it be jumping though. On that first, it wasn't jumping at all. We went to the one on Highway 10 too, so it was we was in and out. But
Yeah. Big
I
stores like
can
that.
tell you though, things have gotten hot. Though. If you go grocery shopping now for a family of what 2 or 3, you're gonna easily spend probably about $300-400 easy, and that's if you got a plan. If you're not, you actually have a list of stuff and you got a calculator and you looking at how much this stuff costs. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna have no choice but to
What's
lower
that?
the prices. You know what I'm
Nah, they're not gonna lower the price. They're gonna raise them up, bro. They're
They
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
lower.
have no choice because ain't
Never
nobody
lower the
gonna be buying.
prices. They
Ain't nobody
Peel.
gonna be
They
buying
never
it.
Peel. As long as we've been living, they never lowered the prices.
Ain't
It
nobody
never
gonna be
goes back.
buying nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't
That's
nobody
what
gonna
they're
be
gonna hurt. A
buying.
lot of stores are going to close down if they really shut off benefit. How many stores we know in the neighborhood that's open because of the benefits, because of EBT? That's what they're not talking about.
Even the big stores. Even the big
Big
stores.
stores can kind of survive because they sell TVs and stuff like that. They sell other stuff other than groceries. But
Yeah, but
convenience stores though, like in them little small town like Shannon Hills and stuff like that, they're gonna hurt. They're gonna hurt because that's what kind of keep them open was the benefits a little bit.
I mean, they ain't buying nothing but
But
snacks and stuff.
them little neighborhood gas station convenience stores,
Nah,
EBT kept them open, man. You know what
nah, it's that beer and tobacco.
I'm
Beer and tobacco.
saying? Pick a pig feet, say them pick a
Man,
pig
you know what I'm
feet.
saying? Like, sure.
Oh man.
Like, man, because bread ain't got that long of a shelf life. A
No,
lot-
bread got high too. Bread almost
yeah,
$3, $4 now,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Depending on what kind you buy.
You ain't
That's
gonna have no
crazy.
choice because they're gonna be like, man, this bread gonna go bad in like 2 or 3 days. I'll mark it
Yeah.
down. You know what I'm saying?
Told y'all better get that griddle, man. Go get that Blackstone before they go up. That kind of stuff gonna go because they gonna know people gonna be trying to cook and grill. That stuff gonna go up at the stove too. Everything is gonna go up. Wow, I'm telling you, everything gonna go up. That's why you gotta live below your means if you can. Live below your means, right?
You
Buy the
stop
stuff that makes sense instead of buying, you know what I'm saying? Oh man.
the little junk food, man. I buy in bulk. I don't like I say, I don't have to go to the grocery store every week or every 2 weeks.
No, but see, some people don't know how to grocery shop like that, Peel. I think that's a lost skill, bro. You don't. Usually you should grocery shop once, at least last you 2 weeks if you grocery shop right. Sometimes a month, depending on how much you get. You know what I'm saying? But the average person though, Peel, that can't afford a Sam's membership, man. How many people do you think from the South can afford a Sam's membership, bro?
I don't know because I don't stay in the South no more,
I
but
know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just give people a picture. Like, you
they,
can't even spend
they
$100
can.
for a membership, let alone go to Sam's. But I'm saying just the
They,
membership by itself.
they can. They just, it's what's convenient. It's not, no, Sam's ain't close to the neighborhood.
But I'm saying, how much can you afford? $100 when you making the minimum wage, that's a lot of money to drop at one time. I
It
only know
ain't.
because
It's
I
really
made that
not.
much
That's
money in
50.
one
That's
time.
$50 every 6 months. That is not that much.
Man, I made that much money. That's a lot of money. That could go towards something else, bro. I'm
$100
just
in
telling you.
12 months
What's that?
that you can spend. That ain't that much, man.
Okay, when you in minimum wage, okay. When you making under minimum wage or the right at minimum wage, it's a lot of money, man.
Yeah,
It may
but you
not
can,
sound like a lot, but I'm telling you, it is.
but you can go to McDonald's and spend $40 like it ain't nothing.
That's true too. But a lot of
So
people don't go to McDonald's. They go to the pick 10 or the pick 5 from whatever store.
That's
They don't
why.
even do that. You know what I'm saying? They
That's
go to
your
work,
list.
try to survive on just getting gas, and they probably buy Press Am from like Uncle T's or something. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Uncle T. Shout out to Uncle T's, man.
That's
Go to
why I
Uncle
know.
T's, man. Get that Press Am, get a block of Press Am.
That's why I know people can they got the money. They just
Yeah,
they spend it in other places. If
I
I
agree on that. I do.
if,
I
if,
definitely agree on that.
if I got
100%.
I always say $50 every 6 months. That's your membership. That's a membership.
Yeah,
Cause you ain't doing nothing but like the little convenience stores that
yeah,
people be
discipline.
shopping at. They ain't doing nothing
Yeah,
but going to
I ain't doing nothing.
Sam's and
Yep, that's
and
it.
what's called and upping the prices up like $2 or
They
$3.
don't even, man. They sold some of them so bought. They so late. They don't even take the stickers off of it in the
Oh,
little grocery store. It still got the Sam stuff.
hey,
Still got these Coke from Sam selling them for
I seen them.
triple the
I'm like,
price.
bro, look at dude. Look at dude. I'm talking about they don't have a card. They got the little
Man,
I forgot what it's called. They don't even have a
man,
shopping cart. They got the little a barrel thing, whatever it's called.
man, that's crazy, bro. That's funny. All right, let's keep watching this
I
video.
gotta disagree. I gotta disagree.
Not to me. Not to me.
I gotta disagree. Let me tell you something.
What? No.
Hold on.
You're talking
Hold on.
about being a wife in a party?
Hold on. I'll let you speak. Hold on.
Not to
I'll
me.
let you speak. I'll let you speak. If a woman meet me and won't give it to me that night, I feel like, cause I'm that nigga. Cause I'm him. I feel like I'm him. I'm him. And we adults, bro. We gonna have sex at some point, my nigga.
Okay.
We not trying to sit here and pussy manage and say, well, she didn't give it to me this day, she didn't give it to me that day. For me, I don't give a fuck.
You wife and something like that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them be the dudes that be having the problems from my experience. Or to see them be the ones. It's certain stuff that come with certain stuff. You have to, if you can ignore it. I don't know. This is my opinion. You either can ignore it or you can understand it and operate from where you operate from. I'm not looking at it from a judgment standpoint. I'm looking at it from when you're talking about life decisions. You're talking about things that could put you at risk. You talk about things that you have to really think about. And because I knew a lot of dudes that was like that. Even I thought like that at one time. I'm that good that they'll do it the first night. But then you realize that it's not just you, it's other dudes too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be so arrogant. Like I said on the AI, your pride is so thick that you can't even get to understand it because your pride too thick. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's different, man. I do think girls they lose respect though. A lot of girls they lose respect though.
Man,
You respected in the dating world as a person that's gonna get buzzed down, but I don't think dudes gonna look at you as like it's only like a few dudes that will be like, yeah, I marry her still. I still marry her, you know what I'm saying? But most dudes on the majority, 60% of dudes gonna be like, I'm good on that one, bro. I'm good. But some dudes want the sex machine for the wife. And what you don't realize is when you can't put out, what does she do? Because women usually last longer than men in life as far as being able to do stuff longer. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes they get older, blood problems, I guess, heart problems, and they not working no more. But you married a sex machine. What do you think's gonna happen? You know what
you
I'm saying?
didn't marry no sex machine.
Huh?
You're not marrying the sex machine.
But that's what we're saying. You'd rather have a sex machine than a housewife. I'm saying the dudes who rather have a sex machine than a
That's
housewife.
that's why the hoes
Okay.
make the best housewives.
But what I'm telling you is when you can't fulfill what makes her that, then what's gonna happen?
Listen, when she didn't get through that whole phase,
Not
she's
all of them
good.
make it through that though. Not all of them make it
A
through that.
lot
That's
of
only
just a lot of them
you.
do. It be the
I'm
ones
not.
that you
I'm
don't
not.
think good.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm not walking forward on that kind of gamble. That's too much of a gamble to me. From what I've seen, girls going through that phase. I've seen most women go. It's hard for them to get out. It's like they in the multiverse, and you trying to bring them back to reality. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
But
stop. You gotta
I'm not
stop.
judging it.
You
Huh?
gotta
Okay.
stop that, man.
Okay. All right. All right. Dudes out here
Yeah.
frustrated right now.
Uh,
Songs about it. Don't save her. She don't
yeah.
want to be saved.
Them the ones that, like
Nah,
Bucko.
not them the ones.
Them the
But it's
ones that
more of
Bucko.
them. It's more of them than it is the ones that could be.
Man,
It's more of them though. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
stop it. Y'all, you gotta stop that, Mike.
Okay. All right.
You
All right.
gotta stop that.
Dudes out here
Hey,
hurt right
man.
now.
Yeah, cause them the ones that fall in love with the chick that she saying she wasn't a hoe, but you know what I'm saying? Them the ones you be like, damn man, I believe her. She wouldn't do me like that. Yeah. But an honest hoe gonna make everything right. Like, yeah.
They're gonna make
You
everything
want a
right.
lying hoe or an honest hoe? Which one?
I don't want neither.
Neither one.
I want a homemaker, man,
Yeah.
because the women you talking about, they don't want to raise kids. They just want to do their own thing. And like I say, when you can't fulfill what makes them net, what happens next?
Yeah, she back to the streets. After
Exactly.
you,
Now your
after
feelings hurt.
no, after
Now,
you. That's what I'm saying.
now your feelings
You
hurt.
you don't want to hold the men accountable for turning them back to the hoes again. If she stopped
I'm
doing what
holding
she
men
doing,
accountable. I'm holding men accountable. Why would you even put yourself in the position to go
yeah,
through that? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm holding men accountable.
man, you can have sex with a girl and she be the perfect fit for you, or you can wait 2 or 3 weeks or a month just to get and be like, dang, I done did all this for nothing. Dang, you didn't waste the time, man. Your valuable time. But some like the thrill of the game, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think when you lack understanding, like I know I'm gonna speak for me. When I lack understanding and I just thought with my own mind, went down that path. That's the only way I can speak to it, because I didn't win as far as a lot of dudes probably wouldn't go. Um, and I just got the experience. I'm dealing with women on that level, and even the women told me, you know what, you a different kind of dude. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You're a different kind of dude. But I understood what I was dealing with because I didn't make it more than what it was. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a 95 Caprice into a SS. You can try. You can dress it up and do all that, but it's still a 96 Caprice, right?
Mm-hmm.
But dudes try to make it Impala SS. Like, that's not Impala SS. That is a Caprice. You know what I'm saying? I understood that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the most popular thing in the world. Talk about this kind of stuff, but I think I always tell people the dating game, when you go into that arena of dating, there is no rules. Everybody has their own rules they go by based on where they're from or their background or whatever. But you rarely find people that agree on the same thing. Because if they did, we wouldn't be in the position that we in. My opinion. But
Yeah, that's the low bearing fruit. So it's easy.
what's that?
It's easy to get pickings from low bearing fruit. But
that
I mean,
nigga John said, yeah, that's why you got headaches
mm-hmm.
now. Hey, you can have it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what you do, man. Y'all can have it, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check this one out too. I just thought about that. Let me share this one.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
Jeezy. You never know somebody. You never know somebody until they don't get what they want. That's a real one right there. Let's see.
let me go check that.
All right, there we go. All right. I think it probably could be the last one that we'll get on up out of here.
You never know who somebody is until they don't get what they want. And I've been in situations with people who I thought wanted me to do better. And the minute I did, I had to go to war with it. I had to push the line. Because now it's like, I gave you respect. You ain't giving me none back because you feel like either you older than me or you know something I don't know. Or in your mind, you thinking because they got more money.
Or I'm supposed to always be under you. And
Right. You never know who somebody is.
What you think about that, bro?
He telling the truth. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's telling the truth, and unfortunately, this is not just your homies. This is family. A lot of people you deal with in life, you know, the people you work with, you never know somebody till they don't get what they want, right? You know what I'm saying? Then that's what you see. When you the first time you tell them no,
Won't talk to you no more.
man, because you said no. You know what's crazy too, man? Most people that's like that, they do that. They will. It's kind of like Noah's Ark. You ever reread that before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Noah's Ark. He was building this ark, asked people to help him. Nah, I'm not helping you build nothing. This dude building this ark. What he building this ark for, man? But then when the flood came, everybody trying to get on. They didn't even help you build it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the tough part. And that people don't realize some of that probably was his family. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't shut the door. God shut the door. That's what's crazy. Like he didn't even have no control over it. He had to. People don't realize that you was actually trying to help people, but they laughed at you. They said, "Nah, I ain't about that." And then next thing you know, the ark's taking always about the flood, and you can't get on.
Mm-hmm.
But you had time to get on, but you didn't. You waited to the last minute, and that's you deal with a lot of people like that in life, a lot of last minute people. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad when you don't share what you have with them, like they feel like they're entitled to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what you think about that, bro? For and then we'll go ahead and close out. I don't want to keep you on here all night.
Yo. Yeah, you know. Mm-hmm.
Cause how you deal with that living in the inner city? Sometimes it's hard to deal because you live around these people. They in close proximity. Versus if you live in a different area, but if you're in close proximity, man, it's actually kind of tough because they don't have the understanding, maybe due to pride or whatever. But like this concept, a lot of people won't even be accountable, to say that they um, deal with this or are dealing with this. So it's pretty tough.
Mm-hmm. That's one for the books right there.
Yeah. Especially when you got money like Jeezy, man. I'm pretty sure like when you like Jeezy, everybody think that it shouldn't be nothing for you to give me $10,000, man. You crazy? They got the gall to even say that to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Then if you don't, they play mind game with you. Oh man, this dude think, man, he can't come to the hood no more, man. He can't give me no money, man. He can't even come to the hood no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he worked so hard to get away from it. I get it. And I don't want to go.
Yeah. But then, you don't want to, some people don't want to get caught up in that. You don't want to come back, though. You know what I'm saying? I think is it perception? You think what kind of call drive people to?
No,
The perception of, people saying you're not hood or you're not from here no more?
I don't know.
Because, like, a lot of people got killed. Like, what's his name? A dude that was with T.I., he got killed. Was it Doe? I forgot his name. Was from Mississippi?
No, he was on stage.
I thought he was in his hometown, though.
Yeah, but it was on stage, though.
But I'm saying he was still in his hometown, though.
Yeah, on stage. That just wasn't a regular thing. People getting shot on stage. But like Boogie say, like a lot of people don't. If they out there in the streets, there's no point.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah.
Not saying it's right, but I get it. Some people.
Yeah, definitely ain't saying it's right, but yeah, if you want to go down that path, understand the path. That's all I say. Understand the path that you're going down,
man. After so many, people passing away due to that type of,
man. Some people get numb to it, or the pride be like, it ain't gonna happen to me. The pride of it, like it ain't gonna happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Next thing you know, you bleeding out, thinking like, dang, happened to me.
Hypnotized by hate. What Boosie say? Hypnotized by hate.
That's why I say Boosie's smart, man. He got up out of Baton Rouge. I know somebody would have killed him, man. In Baton Rouge, I bet you was somebody waiting, like, man, I gotta get him, man.
It wasn't the streets. It was the law enforcement was going to do
I
something.
think it was both. He just got caught up in law enforcement, but I think dudes hating on him in the streets too.
Nah, them
Heck
problems. Them problems got to race quick.
yeah.
Gotta race quick.
What about what's his name then? The dude he used to do Mo 3.
Mo 3 was
Yeah,
Mo.
he got killed in his hometown.
Yeah, but Mo 3 was giving them boys hell.
But this was but
Mo
still,
three
man,
was
like
giving
he shouldn't have been in the hood. He should have got out. He should have been in
he
Houston or something.
Mo 3 was giving them boys hell. They
Yeah,
had
Mo
to.
3 was still in the hood with baby mom messing with baby
He would
mom.
get
You
like
can't
once
be
you
doing
see
that no more, man.
once you
Phil, you
see
know you can't be doing that no more, man.
when I say he was giving them boys hell
Man,
for like
that boy
they
over there in Hanger Hill. That's like it look right. He like him being over there in Hanger Hill, man. You ain't got no
mm,
business over there, man.
like he was giving them boys hell for
He
like
was. And when
9 months.
you doing it, you gotta move strategically when you're
He
doing it.
was, but
Man,
the
he was by himself and some
yeah,
woman, random woman, man.
that girl wasn't random. If she wasn't random,
She definitely wasn't safe.
yeah, yeah, because I always say he
Pride. I
keep
think pride.
keeping.
I think just too much pride, man. And you don't go to another person's house when you at that level he at. Nah. You
Bro,
coming to me. You know, I'm not coming there. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You get so I guess you get too comfortable. I get it. When you from where you from, you get too comfortable, but you forget that you in the jungle, you in the woods. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
I don't even get that much comfortable where I live at now. I don't even get that comfortable.
no, that was Mo 3 doing all them shoes, man.
Okay.
Now
And
3
what I'm saying is
they
if
had to
you
wipe
know
them
you
out.
what I'm
They
saying,
had,
if you know you doing all this, why put yourself in the
but
position to be wiped out? That's all I'm saying.
that was you have to think like a bunch of rappers in certain cities. Them boys is they in the streets.
Right.
They not a
But
lot of
if
them
you
not no
in the streets, we know from old school, dude, a lot of time when you doing stuff in the streets, you got to find a way to get some kind of safety where you don't get killed, man. Unless you just most of the dudes we knew that grew up like he crazy enough to do it and still hang around. You know that at some point somebody probably gonna come and get that person. Generally, it happens.
you
That's
see how
general knowledge, huh?
what happened with 3. He wasn't even in no expensive car. He was in the
No, I'm not talking
underbudget. That's what I'm
right,
saying.
but
Like
he still shouldn't have been where he was at. He
that's
could have took her somewhere else, right?
it sounds good
Okay.
if you're not around that type of stuff all the time. Like, yeah, but
So who do you think? Who you think in the streets more, him or Yo Gotti? Coming up,
during
both
that
of them
time,
coming up. Both of them coming up. I'm saying
uh,
Yo Gotti was in the streets at one time too, and you see Yo Gotti's
yeah,
like, nah, I'm good,
yeah, but his brother
strategic,
was.
and that was not smart of his. I'm saying that wasn't smart
Yeah,
either.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
After the funeral, I'm gone. No repass. I'm gone.
yeah,
But when you get too comfortable, you feel like you're on top of the world. So different kind of feeling, man. I just growing up I just understand it from talking to different dudes. Like you can't ever feel comfortable when you in the streets. That's when you get caught slipping every time. When you get comfortable, don't ever feel like you could just let your hair back and kick your feet up, because that's when it happens. But that's just what I learned. I wasn't even in the streets. I'm just saying, just talking to dudes, I just ask them these kind of questions. Like, what do you think? Like, man, don't ever trust nobody, even your own homeboy. And that has happened. Some dudes, their own homeboys set them up. This supposed to be your ace boom coon, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's why it's hard to try to figure out. But these boys ain't removed from the streets all the way. Some rapping and some still doing it, but the ones that be like, you know what, I'm all the way through with it. Them the ones that actually make it out, like a Jeezy or Ti.
Well, I guess what I'm saying, when I was in McClellan, I knew dudes that was like, when I used to be at the detail shop, and they would come tell us, like, listen, I'm in the streets, but guess what? When I go get gas, I will go on the other side of town instead of going to the Exxon Or the double B's on university. I ain't going there to get gas. I'm just telling you what they used to tell. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you, like, when they know you doing dirt, it's a certain way you have to move. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, you put yourself at risk. I guess that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Life's a risk,
Hmm?
Life's a risk, Cornell.
It is, but it's either high or low, depending on how you do it. It's a high or low. You know what I'm saying? Like gambling, high or low. Which one you want to go? Because I promise you, if you're doing dirt in the streets and you getting gas in the streets and you over there, what was that restaurant? I'm talking about in the real streets. Like, what areas if you want to talk about like real trenchy, I'm talking about real trenchy. You can feel it when you ride through. It's like it's trenchy over here.
Where? In Little Rock?
I'm asking you, like, what do you think? Like, it's real trenchy. Like, you can feel it.
If you talking about Little Rock,
yeah, Little Rock, yeah.
Oh shoot. Pig Pack.
Yeah.
that gas station, that one little gas station that's on Asher with the like right down the street from
You talking about before you get to John Burrow? Before you get to John Burrow, the X one?
No, not that one. They got a little bit better, but no, not that one.
A little bit better.
You know, it's a little bit better, but no, it's that one by
Sunshine Mart?
No. On Asher. What's
you talking about what right across from AutoZone?
But what's that older folks club?
Oh, Kaufman. Over there by
Yeah.
Kaufman Lumber. I know you're talking about.
That little gas station, that little blue gas station. Yeah.
Every time you look up, they on Little Rock Hood News, man. Something crazy.
The lighting over there looks like it's gonna be.
But if you're doing dirt in the streets and you go to that gas station, your risk is high. Something gonna happen. All right? That's all I'm saying. You have to. I guess some people don't realize that, they don't want to, but I'm saying, like, talking to old school dudes when I was in high school, it's like, man, the streets, you have to constantly be thinking about what you're doing and how to counter, like, how to keep yourself from being the prey, you know what I'm saying? Being food, man, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but if you do it in here in Little Rock, it's only a matter of time anyway. So
yeah, that's true. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. Those who come back and watch this later, watching the reaction video, let us know in the comments what you think about it, man. Is it okay to love people from a distance when they trying to take from you or trying to leech off of you? And is free world tougher than jail world? Let us know in the comments. Free world and dating on the first night. Is that respectable? Do you lose value on both sides? Or is it a double standard? Let us know in the comments. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here, bro?
Man, hit the like and subscribe button. Trying to finish barbecue.
Oh, that's what's up. Hit the like and subscribe button. We will catch you tomorrow on the Thinking Game podcast. Sometimes when we get off work tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.